Hey guys, Coach Dennis here. Just got through training. Got Coach Jutt here. He's getting ready for the Olympic Games and for the World Championships. So for sprinting. So I just got through training some jiu-jitsu. But anyways, guys, what I want to talk to you guys about is how I got into jiu-jitsu. So a lot of people they ask me, they're like, "Hey, Coach, how'd you get into jiu-jitsu? What made you want to train?" And the truth is, I didn't know what jiu-jitsu was. I never wanted to train. I never wanted to lose weight. So what happened was I was very overweight and obese, and I kept getting sick all the time, and I was tired of getting sick. So I didn't mind being overweight and eating all the tasty food and the bad food. I didn't mind doing that. I enjoyed doing that. But what I didn't like was always being sick and always going to the doctor's office. And what they told me was I was pre-diabetic. So they said that I went to Hughley Hospital in Burleson, and they told me that I was pre-diabetic. I went to the doctor's office there, and what really got me, because I told the doctor, man, I don't really want to lose weight or anything like that. Just give me some type of pill. But what really convinced me to join a gym and to lose weight and to get fit and fitness and things like that was, of course I was pre-diabetic, but the main thing that got me was the doctor gave me a prostate exam. I was 25 years old. I didn't know what that was. I never had one before. And so for those of you who don't know, the doctor tells you to bend over at 25 years old, and he puts on gloves, he puts on lube, and he's a big guy, big doctor, tall, he had big giant hands, and he stuck his finger up my butthole, right? So he put on the gloves, lubed up his hand, lubed up his fingers, stuck his finger up my butthole to give me a prostate exam because I was so unhealthy being pre-diabetic. I was having issues with my prostate. I was having issues with my colon. And man, I felt so ashamed. I wasn't ashamed for eating bad, but I was ashamed that what I let myself get to. I let myself get so overweight and so out of shape that this grown man, another human being, another grown man was sticking his giant fingers up my butthole, right? He took his giant finger, stuck it up my butthole, and I was ashamed about that. I was so embarrassed, and I thought to myself, and I said to myself, man, this is it. This is it, man. This is what finally made me want to get in shape and to lose weight. And for some of you, maybe that's what it's going to take. It's going to take maybe a finger up your butt, for you to lose weight and to get in shape and to finally take care of yourself. Heart disease and obesity is the number one killer in the United States. Obesity is the number one thing that's killing people with COVID-19. So the number one thing that's killing people that are getting COVID-19 is obesity, right? So it's the number one thing that they have in common. So I know for everybody is different. Some people, you want to be around for your children. You want to be able to get approved for life insurance or something like that. And being morbidly obese is going to be really hard to do that, right? So, or be approved for health insurance. It's going to be really hard to do that if you're not taking care of yourself. So, whatever your reason is, whatever the final straw is, use that to finally get in shape and to do what you need to do. I know a lot of people are just saying, buy gloves, buy hand sanitizer, buy a mask. That's not going to help you survive the coronavirus. The only thing that's going to help you survive the coronavirus is to build your immune system, get in shape, and be healthy. Because all the people that are under 60 years old that are obese are dying when they get COVID-19. A lot of them are dying. So you want to take care of yourself. So for some people, maybe it's your kids that are obese, or maybe you have, other family members. But you don't want to bury, a parent never wants to bury your kid. So if you've got obese kids, there's a really good chance when they get older, you as a parent, you're going to bury your kid instead of your kid burying you. And no parent wants to do that. No parent wants to bury their kid. I know I don't. So, and I want to try to live as long as I can to be there for my kids, to help my kids as they grow up. But every single funeral that I've been to for my family members, any funeral that I've been to for a family member, they all died from obesity. All my family members that have died from the funerals that I've been to, they've all died from obesity, complications from type 2 diabetes. So, this is serious. It's serious for me. It's a serious thing. Like people say, it's as serious as a heart attack. So, hopefully you take your health seriously and, and get into the gym and make a change. I know a lot of media and politicians and government is trying to scare you, but if you look at the statistics, if you look at the results, they're not saying people that are working out are dying. It's people that are obese that are dying. If they're under 60 years old, they're saying that they're dying from obesity and no other conditions but obesity for a lot of these people. Of course, some of them have diabetes and heart disease and other cancers that are caused by obesity as well. So that's the number one killer. So thousands and thousands and thousands of people die every month, from heart disease, obesity, and cancer, and type 2 diabetes. So hopefully we see you guys here in the gym. If you don't train here, train at home. Find a gym, work out. It's important. I know a lot of people right now are doing a lot of work shaming. So work shaming is acceptable. So if you want to go and work and provide for your family, people are allowed to shame you and make you feel bad. If you're trying to run your business, it's acceptable for people to shame you because you're trying to provide for your family. But you're not allowed to fat shame. But I mean, you're not allowed to fat shame. You're not supposed to fat shame. But guess what? The entire country has shut down. So maybe that's the spark that's going to inspire somebody to get in shape, to lose weight, when they look around and say, man, the whole country is shut down. All the people under 60 years old that are dying from COVID or dying from COVID-19 or dying from obesity, maybe I should take my health more seriously, because the entire country is shut down. People are losing their jobs. People are losing their business. People are dying. If death isn't enough for you to take care of your health and to exercise and to get in shape, I don't know what is. But they're not saying, going to the grocery store, all these people are dropping dead. Going to home improvement stores, all these people are dying. Going to we have all these studies of people going to the gym and they're dying from going to the gym. Those results don't exist. Those stats don't exist, because that's not happening. What's happening is obese people are dying. They're getting COVID-19 and they're dying from obesity. So now's the time. It's now or never. It's 2020. People, here in America, for some reason, we don't, and I was one of them. We don't really care about our health when it comes to eating. But now, because it never really affected anybody else, but now it's affecting everybody in the world. So hopefully you guys take that into consideration. Us.